Hey guys, welcome to kshalamancy. We're gonna go ahead and get started in a bit. I've gone ahead and deleted the save data so we can all start a new game. And now let's jump right into it. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I've just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has gotta be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. Dead? You're the only one who can save her. Wow. So before I get to the rest of the dialogue here, just want to say I will be letting cutscenes play through. Not that you can skip the cutscenes to begin with, but yeah, I'll be reading the dialogues that are there, and if I find something interesting animation-wise, I'm gonna go ahead and point that out as well. But yeah, let's continue with this. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head? Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. Just all you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the D-pad. So, the game says D-pad, but you can also move your soul with the controller, the analog stick. So yeah, that's the line you see here is moving my soul, and I can move to the core. Congratulations, your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be our chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. As you can see, there's a prompt on the crossing gate. So the prompt tells what will happen when we use the possessed core, and we can press A, the trick button, to perform that action. So this crossing gate is gonna raise. So let's go ahead and try it. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated the object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes. That's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. So here we can try going to this object here, but it's too far away. So the only option at this point is to go to this guitar. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll have to see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set the time in motion again and find out. So the guitar is the object we're possessing, and we're gonna strum it. And that's gonna distract the shooter. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. I agree with that. This game has a lot of fun dialogues. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is the close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. I've gotta save a woman. Or I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. So we go to our corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. By the way, in case you guys haven't realized yet, this is the tutorial portion of the game. So yeah, it's gonna teach you all everything about how to play it, all the mechanics. So we try to perform a ghost trick on the corpse and... Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. You use the D-pad to move it in any direction you want. So once again, the game says D-pad, but you can obviously use your analog stick as well. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Bam. And the woman's dead. And she's dead again. Ooh. A payphone. Ringing. For who? Could it be you? Trying to reach me? Maybe it's ringing for you. Why don't you try to pick it up? It's done. I'm on my way. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing voices for everyone. Like once in a while, if I feel like I'll do a voice for someone, but not in general. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this, ooh, a desk lamp. Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy, what happened tonight. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I say. Ah, so it was you. You were that voice inside my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice, exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. still ended up just as dead as before. That's true for now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around, discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. By the way, my throat's a little sore, so now you see a speech bubble pop up, and if you press Y, that thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of like a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And the left bumper is your ticket in. The best thing to do is to try it. Left bumper, eh? Guess I'll press it. So if you press the button, you're gonna enter the ghost world. We're trying to reach the desk lamp, so you're gonna go to this car gate here, this thing here, and this folding cot. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information there is for you to check out whenever you need it. So in case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time B is your ticket out of the ghost world. So the game says B, but you can also press the left bumper again to get out of the ghost world. And I missed a piece of dialogue. Good luck. Who's this we? And yeah, so we're gonna unfold this folding cot, and yeah, that's, if you press it again, it folds it. So we go to the ghost world and possess the desk lamp. Huh? That's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. Hehehe, we're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Another one. Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Okay, so we go to her corpse, and bam! That's her soul. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? It looks like unconscious to me. Unconscious, but she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. And now we're gonna rewind the time. So we're gonna see what happened 4 minutes before her death. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy distant memory of the past, but as a very real living present. Let me get some water. Okay. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Ooh boy. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want from me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsik left in this country. Temsik? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. And that's what we did earlier with our ghost tricks. So the guitar is gonna be next. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it! A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future! Yeah, she kind of walked right into that one. And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed by fate and a man toyed by with a ghost. Toyed by? Let me say that again. A woman toyed by fate, toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks, just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like to. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, sorry about the coughing, guys. I just have a sore throat right now. I hope it's not too distracting. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then. Alright, so we're gonna go to the desk lamp. And he's gonna let us go to the cot, or not the cot actually, way up above. We only have 4 minutes, you had better try and get to her as fast as you can. I need to be a little more careful about not skipping dialogue. There's no time to lose. Alright, time is indeed passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sign on the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go then. So we're gonna go here, come to the mannequin, then to this tire, and we're gonna roll it. That raises up the mannequin. We're gonna go to the mannequin and to the fridge, open the door to the refrigerator, and that lets out a mixer from inside it. Yeah, we can skip that because we already read it at this point. Uh-oh, her time is running out. So we close the door and go to this mixer. We're gonna turn it on, or a blender, whatever you wanna call it, and turn on this fan right here, and then we get on to this flag. So that's pretty cool. And now we have successfully reached the top. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. So we're gonna go and get onto this bicycle over here. Pretty good so far. Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. So we're gonna go from the pedals to the handles and ring the bicycle, which causes the man to shoot it.
Damn it! What's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses as long as the target is within point-blank range.
The poor bloke, he's nearsighted indeed. It looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And she's unable to make her escape. The bridge is up! So we're gonna go to the pedals and pedal the bicycle. Read our thoughts. You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament. I said her fate was changed ever so slightly. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there isn't much time left, depending on what you do. There's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not. But still, if you ever feel like you want to start over, just step the right bumper before time runs out. Although, you never know. You might learn a thing or two when time runs out too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I'd better go after those two. So just to show you, if you indeed press the right bumper, it asks you if you want to rewind time to the checkpoints. You can go to the beginning, and after fate change, the fate change becomes the checkpoint. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go up over here and use this lever to rotate the crane so the wrecking ball is on top of nearsighted Jigo.
You hear something?
And now we're gonna go to this ladder and extend it. And then go up to the wrecking ball and to the claw, and we're gonna open the claw. And that's gonna set loose the wrecking ball and crush nearsighted Jigo underneath it as the bike is flung onto the electric cables on top. And he rolls down. I saw him rolling, but I definitely ain't Hayden. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger in fact, rolled away somewhere. Ha ha ha. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. Great music in this game, by the way. I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in... How do you pronounce that word? Forlorn? Now sitting forlornly in the rain. Tongue-tied. Let me try that again. I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Ooh, such a cute sneeze. A stranger. That word strikes a chord. And a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you anyway? Just call me Ray, as in ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it? You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're gonna cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding! You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping from my own death, huh? In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the moment, the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well, you should. I will, but let's see, how should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy, you start with her. The person who witnessed your death, she should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press left trigger to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things after all. And the phone book got updated. Alright then, I wish you good luck. So what we're gonna do next is go to the pedals here and not the pedals, sorry, the handles, and shimmy the bicycle along the wires, and then go possess the umbrella over here and open it up, and that's gonna make it land right next to the lady. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have telekinetic powers! So yeah, we got a pretty imaginative young woman over here. She walks down, and if you remember, the telephone is gonna ring. Although I don't remember if it's gonna ring right now or later. And ooh, a black cat. Such a cute little kitty. But seriously, what in the world just happened? She got a piece of paper. What's this? Some kind of note? I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully, it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? So we're gonna go to the note and examine it. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly, and our thoughts got cut off. How wonderful! There's the phone ring. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't you hear a telephone call coming around that time too? Oh yeah. God, so tongue-tied right now. I've lost the mojo.
It's done. I'm on my way.
That telephone call?
Exactly.
In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder.
What?
I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. So we're gonna go into the ghost world, possess the telephone, and bam. And then I saw him, right there, on the other side of the line. I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her?
Who's this?
Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life? That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be, the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come, to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. And we have a new phone number, and we can use it. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? And that brings us to the end of chapter 1. That was pretty fun. And I would like to know from you guys watching if you think I did an okay job. If there's something I can improve, let me know about that as well. And sorry about the tongue time. I'm coming back to YouTube after a long time, so it's a little hard for me to keep speaking for lengths of time. Like, my throat and my mouth have gotten tired as this has gone on. But yeah, episode 2 is gonna drop soon, and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a beautiful day.